Going on, guys, MIGMATIS Golf once again, and a tips and tricks video. We are at World of Golf in Johannesburg again. It's kind of an overcast day, but tiny bit windy, but I'm pretty sure the mic will pick my voice up okay. So subject today is head tilt. So you don't really hear a lot of people talk about the importance of head tilt. They talk about the importance of keeping the head steady, even though if you look at some of the great golfers in history, they didn't really keep it that steady. But anyway, you can't really have a head bobbing around all over the place if you want to be consistent. But today I want to talk about head tilt and what it does to the eyes, the way they look at the ball, and what it does to the rest of your body. Because believe it or not, this thing here on the top of your neck is really, really heavy. And it doesn't take much of a movement for it to actually offset your whole center of gravity. Okay? So a gross example would be, just picture me swinging, top of my backswing, let's say my head's all the way over here. Well, that is going to pull my weight this way. Imagine it's all the way over here, okay? It's going to pull my weight down that way. So tilting it backwards is better than tilting it forwards, obviously, but not too much. So importance number one is where the head is on the downswing in relation to straight up and down, okay? Because the weight of the head like that will easily keep me on my back foot too much this way, and will get me over the top, or kind of like a reverse C this way. So pay attention next time you video yourself to where your head is. Okay, so that's number one. Number one, ideally you want your head straight up and down with your spine. Your spine should have a tiny little tilt rearwards on it, so the head should be going with it. Allows you to clear your lower body first, stay nicely behind the ball, but not too much so that you hang back on your trail side or your right side for right-handed golfers. But importance number two of head tilt is how your eyes look at the ball. So I'll demonstrate. If the ball's down there and I'm straight up and down, my eyes are kind of looking straight down the target line like that. If I tilt my head to the right, you'll notice that it will create kind of like a swing path line out to the right, and if I tilt it to the left, it will create a swing path across the ball for a right-handed golfer. So pay attention to that. Maybe in your setup you've got a nice swing, everything's going on, happening perfectly, except that your head is slightly tilted, and that is causing you to either come in too much in to out, or too much out to in. Pay attention to that. I found an easy way to do that is if you make yourself a kind of little pirate's mask or something like that, with just a very thin, maybe quarter of an inch to half an inch slit in it, goes all across like that, so you look like one of those robots or something. Just a thin slit all the way across. It really gives you an idea of where your eyes are actually looking, or how they're looking at the ball. Ideally, you want to be looking squarely at the ball, and then if not, maybe a bit from the inside. If you look at videos of Ben Hogan, he kind of tilted his head a bit backwards, tiny bit, but also a bit to the left. So he was always looking at the inside rear quarter of the ball. Jack Nicklaus also had a very pronounced head tilt. So go look at guys like that, go see how they position their heads, and then carefully monitor your head position, because that might be where you're going wrong. Anyway, that's enough on head tilts. I think you get the message. I'm going to hit a few balls. It's very windy, but I'll see you again soon with another tips and tricks video. See you later.